Hello, everyone, and the battle you guys have been waiting for. Welcome back and good afternoon. It's gonna be 32 teams who participated and 4 teams who remain to fight for their shot at winning the prize pool of 20,000 rupees and getting their spot in the finals secured. The first two teams fighting against each other are gonna be Team Disband and Rebellious Gaming. It's gonna be a match of best of 3 to see who's the dominating one against each other. And this is going to be the Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament brought to you by Gamers the Bongo, sponsored by TXK and affiliate partner Exit Lag. And without further ado, let's begin with the matchup. It's going to be Team Rebellious Gaming moving towards B side. Raze using that satchel to move inside market, and Monkey Strike is gonna be behind that smoke. Now Wildy and Stunner get the opening frags. Godspeed responds, but Stunner here gets two on outside B main. That's gonna be Strokey going down and Glyph left alone in a 1v4. Will he be able to get any of them? But Monkey Strike will swing and use that right click to take him down. First round secure for Team Disband. 3 maps. The maps are gonna be Ascent, Bind, and Haven as the decider. Now Team Disband with that first peak of the round are gonna get the boost on economy, and they're gonna go for the buy-up with some Spectres. At the same time, Rebellious are deciding to keep the money in their favor, and they might go for the rifle buy like everyone else on this third round.
You scary omen.
Now Rebellious, again, some presence toward B. 4 of them moving inside. Smoke comes out in deep market. Middle is taken by Rebellious, and they're moving towards the catwalk. Glide is going to be the first to respond. He's going to get the frag onto Glib, but goes down to 20 HP. Ritos instantly answers back, and that goes Glide down to the ground. Now Valor and Monkey Strike come up on catwalk, and Monkey Strike gets another one onto Ritos. Jiren with that Sheriff is going to answer back, but at the same time, it's 2v3. He's going to have that Sheriff in his hand, but he's going to take anyone else down. Wildy here will take down Godspeed inside mid-market. That's Jiren left alone with a Spectre in his hand and 55 HP. Against 3 enemies. The Spike is going to be down up on A main. That's going to be a tough job for him to recover. And there comes the spray onto him. And Valen will be the one to actually take him out. Stunner deals most of the damage and takes him down to 3 HP. Second round secured for Rebellious. And I think this is the time Disband. Second round secured for Disband. And this is the time Rebellious is going to go for the buy. And the rifles are out. Now, Disband still on the SMGs. Wildy will actually go for the Vandal on his own and drop that Spectre for someone to pick up. And there's going to be a Bulldog onto Valen. Let's go head over to Godspeed. He's going to be smoking down middle, and they're going to be taking catwalk again. And the smoke comes in from Glide towards mid link. Heavy presence from Team Rebellious on catwalk. Stunner gets the first onto Jiren outside on mid. An early advantage on Team Disband, and there goes another one. Strokey goes down outside on catwalk, and that's gonna be a man advantage for Team Disband. Now Glide goes swinging on catwalk, takes down 2 Ritos left alone in a 1v5, and that's gonna be him getting run over by the members of Team Disband. Glide here with some good opening kills on catwalk, and he's gonna shut down Team Rebellious on the foots of their attack, and they're not gonna have the money to buy up again, and they're going for the eco. But at the same time, this round is a very crucial round, if you can say so, for the attacking team, because at this time, if they do lose the third round after losing the pistol, it's going to be a strong economy on the defending side. And there comes out the operator from Stunner, and a tech pause. It's not a tech pause, I think a tack pause is coming out from Team Rebellious on their attack. And they're going to be taking their time and making the strategies happen. Jiren, Godspeed, and Ritos already on half armors. In the meantime, guys, do not forget to go on our socials on Facebook and YouTube and drop a follow over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get the updates about the tournament. This is the semifinals, and it's going to be a best of 3 to 4 teams actually fighting against each other. But at the same time, only 2 will remain and get the chance to move on to the finals and have a chance at getting a shot at that prize pool.
That radiant night must be ours.
Pause gets cancelled, and again Rebellious with that broken buy coming in towards B, and the information's gonna be up for Monkey Strike alone on the side, but he's baiting that bolt, and that's gonna be Rightos heading inside market with that satchel, and he's gonna go down to glide. Monkey Strike here on site near boathouse takes down Glyph with a spam through the wall. He's gonna go for the other, but Godspeed here takes him down to 15 HP. Now he still survives behind the back of the side. Godspeed swings. Monkey Strike ready for that fight, and he's gonna be swinging out himself. Glide will take out another one. Jiren goes down. Strokey here answers back onto Glide, but Monkey Strike with the exact angle that he wants to keep. Godspeed walks inside his crosshair. Strokey left alone, and he's gonna take down Monkey Strike on Boathouse with that Sheriff who was already dinked.
Last player standing.
Oh my god, Strokey with that incredible shot onto Stunner, but Valen will swing out and take him down because of the low HP that he had. A bit of a more HP and he might had the chance to actually go for that fight, but the operator survives and gets picked over for Team Disband, and a 4-round deficit in favor of Team Disband at the early stages of the match of the first map. Now, not much frags on the board for Team Rebellious, but at the same time, they are not getting the chance of the peaks that they want. But this is the beauty of best of threes. You do have a chance in your hand. All those fights are best of one, and Team Rebellious and Disband sticking strong in that matchup is gonna give them a chance today to be in this best of 3 for that final spot. Well, even if they do get a bit of bad rounds in the beginning, that bolt is gonna reveal a lot of members of Team Rebellious on mid. Owl Drone comes out from Valen, and he's gonna get the information of the spike on middle, and they go for the fight. Godspeed will double peek onto Valen, and he goes down. Jiren here gets another onto Stunner on Garden. Heading over to him, he's gonna be heading inside the glass room, but no aggression yet. They're not taking CT now, but Godspeed is gonna take down Glide up on middle, and the Noodle Theft comes in for the information. And Jiren is gonna be staying on side, going up against Strokey and
One enemy remaining.
and that's gonna be Wildly going down on site, and the site is opened
Spike
up for
planted.
Team Rebellious. Maybe the first round coming in for their Monkey Strike down to 30 HP. He's gonna get taken out with that classic from Rightos. And that's some good map control coming in from the attacking side, Team Rebellious. They took their time even after the bolt did give out the information of Godspeed. Strokey, as a matter of fact, Godspeed was there to peek on his shoulder and capitalize on that duel to win that out, because 2 people went down on mid from Team Disband, and that is the moment when things started falling apart. It was a 2-man advantage at the beginning of the round. Now Team Rebellious again moving towards A, and Glide is gonna give out A main, fall back to Garden. At the same time, Godspeed here creeping up towards Catwalk. Mid's gonna be smoked out. Godspeed here goes for another smoke on to Garden, and he's giving out space for his team to crawl onto A side. There comes out the flash from Jiren, but no one's gonna peek out of it. It's just a fake to bring out the attention, and there's gonna be 2 people up on Catwalk already. The paranoia comes in from Glide, and he's gonna make Godspeed and Rightos go nearsighted, but at the same time, the paranoia comes out from Godspeed, but that jet will be swinging with no gun on Godspeed's hand, and Stunner will be taking out Strokey through the smoke, but Godspeed will be denied from the side through that closing of the garden door, and now the spike is dropped, and that's gonna be Wildly on top of the spike, and now Rightos is going for it. Will he
30
check this
seconds
angle.
left.
Will he wait for Wildy? He won't be, and
enemy
he's going
remaining.
for that spike, not knowing that Wildy is right behind him, and he's gonna go down. Three members already defending the spike. They all rotated and took their time. Jiren here with the first one. Wildy instantly swings and takes the second. That's gonna be the 5th round for Team Disband, and the 4-round lead again secured for them. Well, the money is still at a good standpoint for Team Disband, but at the same time, they will just need 2 rounds for the economy to get broken, and those 2 rounds that Team Rebellious needs are going to be a tough battle for them. The one round that they went slow is the round that Team Disband went off on the duels, but at the same time, on the next round, they switched up their things and stopped their aggression up on A, and that did give out the frags that they wanted on Catwalk. And heading over to number 0, that's going to be Jiren on that dark cover, going outside on A main. Valen here is going to drop that shock bolt and take him down to 60 HP and gets the frag onto Jiren. Glide with another one onto Rightos, and it's just a shooting ground for Team Disband. Monkey Strike and Valen doing everything they can to get the battle, and that's a tag coming onto
enemy
Monkey
remaining.
Strike, but Glide will be there to
Spike
swing out on him.
down
Strokey
A.
gets one onto Valen up on A Heavens with that flank, but he's going to be spotted out very soon, and that's going to be Stunner clearing up the job and getting the 6th round on ascent for Team Disband. Like crazy gain of momentum from Team Disband, but at the same time, Rebellious is still maybe warming up and understanding how to counter Disband's defense right now. Looking at the peaks, we're gonna have Rightos on Raze at the same time. Stunner, who's a Jet main most over the time I've seen him play. Team Rebellious has Cypher, whereas Team Disband will have the Killjoy as a Sentinel. And there goes out the Hunter's Fury from Valen, but he's not going to catch anyone out. Rightos here comes out of the dark cover, gets a bit of tag, and takes out Stunner. Valen here reacts with that ultimate of his and will take him out. Glide will go down up on A main. Heading over to number 0, and that's Wildly getting taken out by Godspeed, and Jiren will swing out on mid and will get taken out by Valen. 2v3 in favor of Team Rebellious. They do have the man advantage, and Monkey Strike will be left alone in the site. His location
player
revealed
standing.
with that recon bolt, and all the members of Team Rebellious heading towards him, and Shoki won't be able to let him do anything in this, and Monkey Strike will go down. Rebellious gains the 2nd round on the scoreboard. On top of that, slow play again, and they are taking off the peaks,
This goes here.
biding their time, and I think Disband is doing the mistake while peeking out on them when they are just holding angles. But at the same time, as a defense team, you will have to gain information on where the attackers are to actually set up your team and win the round. I think that is where Disband is falling apart, to get that information. And Stunner here with that operator is going to go for the shot, and he will get reconned out. That shock bolt goes in, takes him down to 70 HP, but the dark cover will actually give them
There.
the cover that he wants to fall back out of there and keep the operator alive in the round. Glyph here will take the owl drone out of on Catwalk. Jiren gets one onto Glide. The controller is gone from Team Disband. Glyph here scouting out Garden, but he did not spot the one on inside Glassroom, and Jiren is gonna use that advantage, and he's gonna peek out, and Valen here takes out Jiren. Frags going on the side of Team Disband. Stunner gets one with that operator. Godspeed and Glyph left alone in a 2v4. Someone's gonna peek out of Garden, and Valen here spots out Glyph and does not go for the fight yet. He does have someone on his shoulder for that information. Stunner here coming out with that operator from side is gonna get not gonna get the first frag. Godspeed will take him out. Valen here will answer on to Glyph, and it's Godspeed left alone in a 1v3 with 3 HP, and Wildly swings up from heaven after he fakes the plant, and Godspeed will go down. Disband again getting around And Rebellious falling apart with the same thing that happened on the beginning of the first rounds that they lost, and
Need a
it's
drop.
again people not getting the
Thank you.
trades, and Rebellious again moving towards B for that presence that they want to show. Stokey here setting up some traps up on A. Now Valen is one of those star players of Team Disband who can handle his own in a battle. Even though he's a Sova, he has no kind of abilities to deny, to be honest, the agents from the attacking team. But there's going to be a dark cover up on Catwalk. Monkey Strike is going to walk inside it. No one has the information of that yet, but Godspeed will just spam that smoke out of
I know
pure
exactly
instinct,
where
and
you
he gets
are.
the one onto Monkey Strike. That's again a 4v4 neural theft comes in from Strokey. That's gonna be Glyph actually using that neural theft, and the TP comes in from Godspeed, and he's gonna deny that TP, gets the information of Wildy up inside A Heavens, and Jiren gets the first one onto Glide. The site is taken, but the spike is not getting planted yet. They're taking their time to clear out the angles they need before they go for the plant, and it's gonna be a
I have the
3v4
spike.
retake. They'll go down very soon, and there goes the plant. Jiren is gonna drop the spike, and Glyph goes down on hell, grabs the Vandal, and Wildy will take out the first one. That's Jiren going down after the plant. And the Owl Drone will have no information now. Stunner with that Blaze Storm will swing out, but will get taken out. Wildy here instantly
One
answer back onto
enemy
Glyph.
Last
Strokey will
player
take out
standing.
Wildy. And Valen is gonna tap the bomb, but Strokey swings out of heaven and will take out Valen. Strokey with a strong hold and the cleanup to get that round for Rebellious. Again, a 4 to 5 round lead mainly sticking for Team Disband. The switch is almost here. I think we have 2 more rounds left, and these 2 rounds will be very crucial. Team Rebellious are not gonna be on a buy, and they're gonna have half armors and a bit of less firepower than Team Disband, but at the same time, mid link is taken already by Team Rebellious, and Glyph gets the first one onto Stunner up on mid market with a spam through the smoke. And now Monkey Strike starts spamming, but what just happened? Was the Killjoy spamming the guns, but that was Valen who got taken out by that spam through the smoke. Jiren will clean up
One
B.
enemy remaining.
That's gonna be Wildy left alone on B, while Glyph gets the last flag onto Glyph. Glide actually did not have a chance to answer back with that Sheriff on his hand.
Still in sight.
And if the shot do not connect with the Sheriff, I don't think you do get a second chance. That's the kind of gun that is. You either stick the first one and win the duel, or you just don't, and you have to get yourself out of the game for that round. But Wildy is gonna keep that gun on him still, but he's gonna be inside B main. Valen, no, it's gonna be Glyph actually checking it out. I'm heading over to Wildy, and he's gonna go for that fight, but misses the spray, and Glyph will take him out. The gun won't be carried on for Team Disband, and
Last
they don't
round
have the
before the
money
switch.
to get a buy or for the last round of the half, and they're gonna go for Spectres and Buckies, and this feels broken for them. Now will Team Rebellious get this last round and take the lead down to 2 rounds before they swap over to the defense, or it's gonna be a Team Disband? With this broken by, are they gonna get this round and keep the lead on their favor? Glyph is gonna bolt out mid, and that's gonna give out the information. Dark cover goes down for mid market. Strokey here with that spike is not gonna wait for Wildy, and Wildy peeks out inside B main, takes a bomb down. Oh, that's like a, I don't think a spectator thing. I saw he does not. It's gonna be Glyph actually carrying the spike and keeping it outside A main, and heading over to number 0. That's gonna be Jiren with that play coming near mid market with Ritos on his shoulder. Valen here, who's gonna peek out first? Who's gonna get the frag? Jiren is not looking at the right angle. Ritos will not check the angle, and that's gonna be him going down. But that recon bolt will give the information towards Glide, and he will take out Wildly. It's gonna be a 2v3, 2v2 in favor of Team Disband. Glyphia takes down Glide up on middle again, but Godspeed and Glyph are moving towards B. Monkey Strike with the information and the
30
sound
seconds left.
coming in. Goes for the spam near first lane, but no one will get any damage from it.
Last
Owl
player
Drone
standing.
is going to take out the information, but Godspeed swings out with two people from Team Disband, and he's going to get taken out. Glyph here left in a 1v2 with 50 HP.
Spike planted.
Drops the spike with 10 seconds left. Monkey Strike, the last round of the half, will go for the use of his ultimate. Lockdown gets planted, and the Hunter's Fury won't be taking down anyone. He just will lose time to fight, and Glyph will be taken out by that aggression from Monkey Strike. 8th round on board for Team Disband, and they keep the lead on their side of 4 rounds. Switching the sides, and they're going to be moving on to the attack
Switching
now.
sides.
Ritos here from Team Rebellious do needs to step up his game as the duelist of his team and maybe clear some angles out for his team, and it's gonna be switching out to defense now. So I believe that those utilities of his will give him a bit of help to keep the sight or keep the angles for their team. But at the same time, Disband, it just comes down to how they want to attack and get their first pistol round, second pistol round. Actually, they did get the first one. This round's gonna be crucial because if Rebellious wins this, they will have the chance to actually get 2 rounds back to back and get the lead down to some 1 or 2 rounds before Disband can actually go for the right buy. And Monkey Strike will get the information up on mid market through that bot, and he's heading up towards Catwalk with Glide on his back, and Ritos is going to be the one to receive. No one peeks out yet. They keep the ground, they keep the control, and Team Disband is just waiting. Same as Team Rebellious, they are also not yet moving out, and that's a fake smoke coming in from Glide towards B, and actually they are moving inside A, and the contact comes in. Ritos here gets right clicked by Monkey Strike with that burst, and that's gonna be the site almost taken by Team Disband, but no one knows the information of Strokey yet. Monkey Strike is gonna try and drop a swarm grenade, but it's not gonna go to the place that he wanted it to be. And Strokey will not yet be checked, and he swings out and takes out Valen, but Monkey Strike will take him out instantly on that trade. Jiren is gonna go for Glide as Godspeed is taken out by Wildly. 2v3 in favor, and Glyph will take out Stunner with that shock bolt. 2v2 again. Both of the players from Team Rebellious are gonna be down on low HP, but Glyph here is jumping, and he's gonna get taken out by,
Remaining.
oh my god, Wildly here with that hold down on Heaven is gonna take down both of them, and they get the round that they wanted. And that's the one more pistol round for Team Disband, and again the economy in their favor. Rebellious will actually have to, they might buy, but I think echoing is still a good choice at this time. It's gonna be mostly double digits secured for Team Disband if there's something that does not go wrong on this round, and Rebellious just does a play that's not expected with this firepower from them. But at the same time, Jiren will have a spike, and that might do some damage. Stunner here dashes out onto the side, takes out Jiren with that Spectre, and Glyph will get taken out by Stunner too. Glidey is gonna answer onto the Omen, and that's gonna be Strokey taking out a Stunner on CT, but he's left alone in a 1v4, getting swarmed by people from Team Disband, and that's gonna be Glide taking him out. And double digits swiftly secured by Team Disband. 9 to 10 happened very fast, and this buy actually, and now Jiren, because of that buy on his last round of that Spectre and like that's very sad that he did not get to do anything while Stunner dashed onto him and he got taken out. But now in this round, this very important round, Chirain from Rebellious will not have that money on him, neither the firepower. And they are gonna go for the buy still. Looking at the angle, Wildy and no, that's gonna be Glyph up on mid market, and he might get the first contact on middle. Middle is mainly smoked out with the two dark covers from the Omen, one from Glide, one from Godspeed. Now a counter smoke comes in from Godspeed towards Catwalk, and Glide here is walking towards A main. Mid market is taken by Glide already, and Wildy here walks out onto B side and takes down Godspeed 4v4, but he's gonna switch to the gun, and the gun is not gonna come out at the right time. Ritos will still take the frag onto Wildy. Still a 3v4 in favor of Team Rebellious, and they need to win this round to survive in this first matchup of the best of 3 on Ascent.
Spike planted.
Spike did get planted, and Glide will take out Ritos. Again, the man numbers are gonna come down to 3v3. Retake coming in for Team Rebellious that they have to win to actually buy up for the next round. They don't have the money actually to do any damage if they lose this one. Monkey Strike with that peek out from CT will take out Jirain with that Bulldog, gets a damage onto Glyph. But Glyph will not be getting that frag onto Monkey Strike. He needs to move towards the side. Monkey Strike instantly flanks back onto Market. And the clock is ticking away, and there goes down Strokey. Glide will take him out, and the site is again taken in the round also by Team Disband. Monkey Strike will swing out, and Glide also, but both of them will go down to Glyph. He survives, he keeps the gun on him. But that's 11 confirmed for Team Disband with a 7-round lead. Looking at the scoreboard here, Stunner, Wildy and Glide, Monkey Strike, all of them from Team Disband just on immense coordination, and they are getting the opening frags that they want. It's just a timing as a player that you need to get up to actually gain those rounds, and it's a heavy A presence coming in from Team Disband. We're gonna head over to number 3. That's Glide going for that orb up on A main. Stunner still trying to fight, and that orb is gonna give Glide the teleport that he wanted. He's gonna straight up go up on Heaven behind that dark cover, and the site will be taken by Team Disband again. 3v3. Glide here inside that dark cover, and he's gonna swing out at the right time, takes out Godspeed, nearly goes down, but he will survive.
Player standing.
Monkey Strike will take out Ritos, and that's gonna be Glyph again left alone. Just like the last time, he gonna take out Glide on site on a 1v2. Goes for the fight, down to 45 HP. He's gonna take down Stunner to 10 HP, and he's gonna swing. Gets the frag onto Stunner while he rotates around the generator. 6 bullets left in his gun.
Not coming back.
He's gonna
Swarm grenade
go deep towards Monkey Strike and go for the frag. Will he be able to connect? He will. Glyph will connect that frag onto Garden, and he will get the round for his team. Rebellious is still surviving and getting the 5th round on board on the shoulders of Glyph. Lead down to 6 rounds, but that's still 6 rounds that they mostly need to win one after the other. Not an easy job if you're going up against a team like Disband who has players popping off like this at this moment. And even though Glyph is just that Sova who gives out the information for the team, he is also not scared for that duels that he needs to win. Now look at Glyph's positioning. He's gonna go up on B with that aggressive peak, but no one's gonna be there on the other side of his crosshair. Ritos will drop the cluster grenade for the information, and Team Disband is now gonna take their time again. Deep market gets smoked, but they're not gonna give out any position inside. That's a risky play coming in from Valen. He's walking inside that smoke with the spike on his back. Now Valen here is gonna get spotted with that boom bot, and he tries to get out of the spot. Godspeed, the spam connects, and he's gonna take down Valen.
One enemy remaining.
On to Ritos, and with that showstopper will take him down. Rebellious gets another round on the board, and the money for Team Disband is broken again. They need to go for the eco, and it's two more rounds that two more important round that Rebellious got, and they still have the chance, to be honest. Even after Disband gets 12, if they can, like Rebellious can keep the momentum up, the rounds might go in their favor, and all they need to do is scratch their way towards double digits, and they can make this thing go the way they want. A comeback might be on the mount, and Disband again moving towards B with a
Here.
kind of pistols on their hands. Not a strong buy against rifles and armors, and
Here.
again, I think this is 7 confirmed for Team Rebellious, but at the same time, you never know how pistols are. You never know when Sheriff hits the head and you get decapitated with the first bullet. Not a push coming in on B. Owl drone goes out on B, but Glyph will take it out and instantly fall back onto side. But the now the push is slowly coming in. The smoke for CT goes down, and Glyph with that recon bolt is ready for the information. But Disband is denied from that cluster grenade from Raitos on B main and the boombot. Disband just holding outside B again, waiting for the peaks that they can get, and Glide and who's that? Monkey Strike, I think. No, that's Valen. With that spike, are gonna move towards mid link, and they're not gonna find anyone yet. No aggression comes in from Rebellious. No attempt to gain map control. Zidane stays back at A side, and Raidos get the first frag from Market onto Monkey Strike. The Sheriff won't be able to do any damage. Is this the 3-round streak that Team
30
Rebellious
seconds
was
left.
looking for? And Glyph here with that aim up on B main, he's gonna get taken away from the angle that he was fighting on. Glyph is gonna drop that recon bolt. Knows both of them are gonna be inside
Last
B
player
main. Now Godspeed will take out
Spike
Valen on the
down, B.
flank, and Glide swings out from the dark cover just to get taken out by Glyph, who is just behind that smoke waiting for him to peek out. Now the scoreboard looks very fair and balanced. Both the teams are now getting the ground on them, and this is the magic of best of 3. Both the teams know that they have the opportunity to read the other team, read their plays, act accordingly, strategize accordingly for the matchup. And again, a heavy presence from Team Disband towards A. Wildly here with the flash, the orb ready in his hand. He's
Still
gonna
inside.
throw down that lead, and that's gonna flash anyone inside up on A main. No one goes for the fight there, and Strokey instantly falls back. Smoke comes in from Godspeed up on A main to deny the not the aggression, it's just the presence that he wants to deny, the push that they don't need right now. Now Glide comes in with the TP up on Heaven just in front of Wildy, and I think
Spike
he
down
will
A.
still get taken out up on
Headshot.
Heaven, and that's gonna be Disband slowly
Hiding.
crumbling, not getting the executes the right way. Glide and Monkey Strike on a 2v5. Godspeed, no, that's
One
gonna be
enemy
Strokey down
remaining.
on 20 HP, but Glyph will take out Monkey Strike with the connect on the headshot. Glide here left alone on A main, alone against 5 people of Team Rebellious coming towards him. He's gonna swing, but he won't be able to get any of them. Flawless round coming in from Team Rebellious. What a change in the momentum from Rebellious. They were not comfortable with the push that was coming in from Disband, but at the same time, I believe the attacking did not work out. The defense, well, they are a stronger team on the defense, and they have the strategies ready. Again, a B push, a B presence from Team Disband, but Glyph here with that Sova is going to be ready. Along with the Hunter's Fury, he does have the ultimate, and if he gets the information up near B, he will go for that ultimate play. Now the bolt comes out, and he doesn't get the chance to actually use it inside B main, and he'll be stuck on site. Now the spam comes in. Raitos here with
Spike
2
down, B.
from market,
One
and that's
enemy
gonna be
remaining.
Glyph still
Flawless.
standing strong against the 5 rifles up from Team Rebellious. And that's Disband again going for the buy. And now the round lead is just down to 2 rounds. Disband is not getting any position on the side to actually get the plant down even. So in my analysis, I'll say Disband is just doing a slow execute, but at the same time they do need to pull the utility out. Instant early paranoia coming in from Godspeed on B main, and that's gonna push Glyph back, and a little bit of utility gets used on B.
Right
But
here.
again, the hold from Team Disband. Owl drone is gonna spec on B main. On still on Glyph. Will he spot Godspeed out? He won't. The drone won't go that far. I think the battery went down, but at the same time, heading over to Glide, he's gonna be up inside B man again. Dropping a smoke maybe for
Shadows
market.
traveling.
He's gonna drop one for mid, which was like a counter smoke for Godspeed, who actually smoked the same spot. Now Glide here swings out towards CT. Gets the information that no one's there. And
You
now the
should
Hunter's
run.
Fury coming in from a that's gonna be Valen. Glide here takes Strokey down on the rotation. And that's the lockdown on A side. Now he swings
30
out onto
seconds
B
left.
with no one on his shoulders, and Glyph here
Spike
will take
down
Glide
A.
out. Jiren and will take out Monkey
Current
Strike up
division.
on
I have
A
the spike.
somewhere. Heading over to number 5, that's gonna be Stunner going up on the side with that fight. He is spotted though, goes for the first, connects the second, the spray transfer coming in from Stunner, takes down 2 Ritos and Jiren. And that Hunter's Fury might deny the bomb, it won't,
One
it's just
enemy remaining.
missing its mark. Valen takes out Godspeed on the flank, and that's gonna be Glyph alone in a 1v3. Glyph will take out Stunner. The first one goes down, one on Generator, one on Hevel. He's down to 57 HP. Now who swings out first? Is it gonna be Valen from Team Disband, or is it gonna be Glyph who goes down, gets a sound cue, and that's the wrong timing for him to get on his bow, and he will get taken out by Valen. Match point for Team Disband on the first map of Ascent. A moment of advantage that they need to actually keep the best of 3 series in their favor. It's just 3 rounds that Rebellious needs to win to make it go to overtime. They do have the buy on their shoulder and the operator on Raito's hands. But will that be picking up anyone? That's the question that we're asking for. I'm going to head over to number 8 with that operator. He's going to get the shot onto Monkey Strike, but won't be able to connect. Misses its mark. Jiren here swings out and takes out Glide up on A main. No controller for Team Disband on the match point round that they needed to win to secure this first map. Again, slow push coming in from Team Disband. They know they're at a man disadvantage. Rebellious will have 5 members still alive on their team. And the operator is still not finding anyone. Monkey Strike heading over towards mid again, and he's gonna go inside. Ritos did not spot him out. He's not gonna have the information. Look at that angle. He sees the gun barrel, and now Ritos knows that he's in the corner, and he's gonna wake away from that information related onto Godspeed, and he will take out Monkey Strike. Strokey here with the answer back onto Wildly. Stunner swings out on the side, will be taken out by Godspeed too. Now that's Valen in the 1v5. That's not doable for him, and I don't expect him to get anything in this round. Ritos here is gonna drop the boom button. Recon Bolt is gonna get the information of, and Glyph here swings out another flawless round coming in from Rebellious. They are gonna be up against a team that are on match point, but they don't lose the confidence that they need. Glyph here on 21 frags, holding down B side alone and doing the work that needs to be done. Operator did not survive. No one picked it up. I don't know, something went wrong. I love watching some operator action, man. Sniper's like the best weapon you can buy in a first-person shooter game, and At the same time, it needs an immense amount of skill
Get out of
to
my way!
actually turn that firepower into frags, and that's gonna be Disband again heading towards A. Stunner moves inside the smoke with that blade storm in his hand, and he's gonna be flashed out by that paranoia. Godspeed and Strokey up on heaven already.
Spike
Stunner here
down A.
will not be able to get anyone. He's just lurking on the side. Location will be revealed by that Rubicon bolt
One
coming in.
enemy
The
remaining.
site is already overrun by Team Rebellious. Jiren gets 2 on the side. Glide here coming up from Garden, and again another flawless round from Rebellious. Disband falling apart. 1 round left for this first map to go into overtime. And now Disband will still have the buy. They will still go for 5 Vandals against 5 Vandals from Rebellious, and something's going wrong. Ritos here wants to pick up that operator but won't be doing that. Now there's a pause coming in. And let's look at the scoreboard right now. Glyph here with 21 frags, and he's just holding down B as much as he wants to. And he's doing that alone with no help whatsoever on his back. Now Ritos on 14 frags, he's gonna play market most of the rounds on B, and that cluster grenade is denying so much inform like positioning for Team Disband on the attack, that even if they do want to go for that fast aggression towards B, they can't, because that cluster will deny, and they will have to slow down. At the same time, that rotation from Team Rebellious will be doing a great amount of damage. Now Strokey here wants to go for the fight, but knows there are multiple on the other side. The bot who will be a bad position that is given away, and
Deploying
Stunner,
drone.
Valen, Monkey Strike, all of them moving in towards B. The Owl Drone gets spotted out. Stunner swings out. He's just baiting for a Strokey, who's right there, and Stunner is checking that angle. He will go for the frag. He knows why Glyph was actually baiting that angle out. Strokey will go down. The Cypher from Team Rebellious.
Placing
Man
trap
advantage for Team Disband that they wanted for a lot of rounds, and they are going to move out of B main, go towards mid. Controller still alive on Team Disband. Glide needs to smoke down, and that there comes the dark cover for mid. Godspeed will cover down on a catwalk. He's gonna use his teleportation to scout up on middle. He sees 4 of them, but now the rotation again, the spike heading towards B. 5-member of Team Disband dropping a smoke
30 seconds
on
left.
market. Ritos heads outside on side. Glyph is gonna get spotted by that recon bolt. He's gonna play boathouse. That TP from Glide is not gonna give him the position that he wants, but that is revealing everything. Valen here is
Spike down
outside
B.
on the side with that spike,
Last
watching
player
the wrong angle, and that's gonna be the overtime coming in. Rebellious gets the 12. It gets
Switching sides.
broken down by
Overtime.
Rebellious, just taking down 1 member of them, and Disband just can't get on the site and get the win. I did see a bit of a rubber band coming in from one of those people. Might be an issue for Valorant servers, but at the same time, between a matchup, these things are not gonna be an excuse for you to lose a round. At the same time, it is also a reason as a player if this happens to you. Now the overtime is here. What a comeback coming in from Team Rebellious. From a 6-round lead, they gain it back, and it's a 12-12 now. Dark cover comes up on mid link. Stunner here will be spotted out by Team Rebellious, and Glyph here moving towards catwalk with that spike on his back. Owl Drone will be out for the recon. Jiren on behind that Owl Drone will be getting the information, and now Valen will be spotted, but Stunner will be there with that operator as his support. Instantly Jiren will take him out. Ritos or the another frag from Monkey Strike Raiders goes down. Monkey Strike will get taken out by Glyph on middle too. 4v3 for Team Disband. Glyph here is gonna find Wildy soon enough. He's gonna swing out anytime soon up on B, and Wildy will take him out. Spike goes down on B.
One enemy
Glide
remaining.
takes out another one on mid. That's Strokey going down, and Godspeed in a 1v4. Spike dropped up on B main, but no one is. Oh, that's Stunner already here to support him, and that's Godspeed peeks out, and Stunner will take him down with that operator. First overtime round coming in for Team Disband. They just need one more in this attack
Match
to
point.
close this map out, and even though the comeback did happen from Rebellious, they can still make it happen. They can still make it their map advantage on the series. Now Team Rebellious, all they need to do is keep that defense game up that they have been doing for the last almost 5, that's 6, 10 rounds. And in the last 10 rounds,
Here.
only 2 were gained by Team Disband. 8-round streak almost was there for Rebellious in that defense, and that's their strongest suit. Now that's why they are taking their time. Double smoke up on mid. Valen is gonna be moving towards garden. He is gonna drown. It's gonna be the drone giving the recon out for A side. He's not gonna spot anyone, but look at Shoki's position now. He's up on A main near Vines, and he's just taking his time now. That cyber cage is a bait. He's gonna use that to maybe get a peek, maybe get a spam, but nothing's gonna happen. No reaction coming in from Team Rebellious. They are just holding on to their lives, holding on to the positions that they need to keep. Stunner here moves inside mid, and he's just gonna stay there. Now Valen lines up a recon bolt up for middle. He's gonna drop that, and that's gonna be Monkey Strike
seconds
with
left.
that
Placing swarm
peek
grenade.
inside B. The dark cover will deny the
Placing
position
swarm grenade.
from Team Disband, and Stunner will still take Raitos out. Jiren takes another one onto Valen. Glyph is left alone on the side with that tag, and he's gonna go for the duel against Glyph, and Glide will still take him out. Man advantage for
10
Team
seconds
Disband
left.
again. All they need is to close this 2 frags out the plant. Is it going
Spike
down?
planted.
It is down with 3 seconds left on the clock. It's a 3v2 for Team Rebellious to survive in this matchup and make it to overtime number 2. Godspeed coming up on first lane. Goes for the fight against Monkey Strike. The Killjoy Paranoia comes out, but he isn't blinded. It's not on point. Shoki gets one onto the side, but it's going to be Monkey Strike with that trade onto Shoki. And that's Team Disband securing their first map and the map advantage in the first series. And it's going to be Bind coming up next, and that's going to be Rebellious defending their first. And let's see how that happens and how the second map goes for Team Rebellious. But a strong defense coming in from them. Even though that attack from Rebellious was not happening, Disband and Rebellious, both of them were actually showing off their game on the defense. But unfortunately, it's not going to be enough for Rebellious. They are going to lose the first map. Break is going to be called for between the matchups, and we're going to be right back with the second map up on Bind. Don't go anywhere, guys. Stay tuned and keep connected to us through our socials. Stay up on Facebook, stay up on YouTube. Give us a subscribe and a like on the stream if you guys are liking it. We're going to be right back on the second map. Don't go anywhere. And we are back with the Valorant FirstGod to Warzone tournament brought to you by Gamers the Bongo, sponsored by TXCrim and affiliate partner Exit Lag. This is the second map of the first semi-finals, best of three between Team Disband and Team Rebellious. It's gonna be Bind and Disband is gonna be on the attack now. It's gonna be Rebellious defending in the first half. And let's see how this match turns out, because Disband on their defense on the first half upon Ascent was the one who actually gained a lot of rounds, and at the same time it's gonna be Rebellious who did the same on their defense. So I'm very excited to see how they work out in here on Bind. Now Strokey with that Rena is gonna go up on that dark cover, rotate towards elbow, but look at the side it's taken by Team Rebellious already. It's a 3v3. And Ritos is gonna be moving inside towards the side. Owl drone comes out from Cliff here. He is gonna get information on the side. The drone is still not taken out. It's heading inside towards Hookah. 2v2. Both the information of the players are known.
Last
The
player
bot
standing.
goes down, but
Player
now
standing.
then swings Glide with that classic in his hand. He's gonna get taken out with that shock bolt. No information about Monkey Strike yet. Now he swings. Now he knows where he is, and the right click is not happening from Monkey Strike. Glyph here is gonna go for the fight, but the bomb is ticked away too far. He's not gonna be able to do anything in this round, and that's gonna be Disband getting the first round of the second map upon Bind with that bomb ticking away and going off after its fuse is lit all the way. Now Disband up on 5. Spectre by no time waste is needed for them. They're straight gonna go towards B again. Heavy presence from them towards B, and it's gonna be Strokey alone here on B side. All 4 members from Team Rebellious are gonna stack up on A. It's gonna be Omen, Raze, Jet, and Sova, but they're not gonna have anyone up on A. It's gonna be a push coming towards B from Team Disband, heading over to number 0. That's Monkey Strike. He's gonna be up against what? That's Strokey, right? Yeah, he's gonna be up against Strokey on Hookah, and
Placing swarm
now
grenade.
Monkey Strike drops the
Swarm
grenade.
grenade out.
Now here's Strokey in that smoke.
Turrets destroyed.
Now
Placing
someone
alarm
is
bomb.
out on mid, and that's Stunner taking down. But look at that TP coming in. Strokey will go down, but Jiren with that TP is gonna take down Monkey Strike. Glide gets another one onto Jiren. Up on middle, Ritos
One
here
enemy
swings
remaining.
up onto the side. Valen goes for the fight, but Godspeed and Ritos both will get taken out, and that's the second round for Team Disband, and the lead is gained. But now the rifles come out against 4 SMGs, and the firepower is on the favor of Team Rebellious. How is this round gonna go? Will their attack be any stronger than the one that happened last time? Will Bind be a difference for Team Disband? Are they gonna be getting those advantages rounds and
Here.
the lead in the scoreboard up on attacking only? They don't even need to switch to defense to actually get those frags. Now a push comes in on A shot, Ritos, and that's gonna be Jiren up on mid catwalk, and that's gonna A shot catwalk, and that's not going in their favor. Glide, Val, and Stunner all go down on shot. Swarm grenade comes out. It's not yet used. Monkey Strike is gonna take a bit of damage up on Strokey with that grenade, but not enough for him to actually not take this duel. Now Strokey knows he's still waiting with his lead on his hand, and he's now gonna swing. Gets the frag onto Monkey Strike, and now he knows Wildly is still there. Wildly will connect the spam onto Strokey and get the frag, but he's gonna be swarmed by multiple members of Team Rebellious, and that's the round coming in for them. The same, the SMG firepower and that push up on A shot from Jiren and Ritos is gonna be a very heavy push to counter for Team Disband. Now the red players, the Team Disband, they do have Stunner, Valen, Glide here as their top players. Stunner with 21 frags almost on the first map on Ascent, and Glyph will be the MVP of that match, taking down 24 frags, but still losing the matchup with the second overtime loss Now a bolt goes out up on A, and it gets destroyed immediately. Now that smoke will give him a lot of cover. It's smoke is getting spammed from everywhere. Glyph is playing a dangerous game. Will not get taken out yet, but in the other way, Ritos will get taken out on teleport by Valen. And that's Wildy outside B main. Takes a drone down, doesn't get hit from the bolt. He's still waiting for that fight. Hunter's Fury comes out from Valen. He will take out Godspeed in the side with that Hunter's Fury. TP comes in inside elbow from Glide, and he's still gonna survive. Glyph here on the side against 3 members of team Disband. Monkey Strike gets up on the box, takes down Glyph. Now Strokey swings with the spike being planted. He will take out Monkey Strike, uses that dismiss to get the information and get out of dodge, but it's still gonna be 2 people peeking him out. 1v3 for Jiren. Strokey coming in from Hookah will spot him out, give the information out, and it's gonna be Glide swinging. Glide goes down to Jiren, connects the spray, and he's gonna be on a 1v2. Now when will Wildy will still connect that shot? Valen was on the side, he was swinging, but Strokey here, I mean Wildy here actually. Strokey was the runner on team Rebellious. So Wildy here with that swam is gonna confirm the 3rd round for Team Disband and the lead of 2 rounds. Jiren here is doing a lot of a huge deal of not carrying, I'll say, but he's still getting the opening frags that a duelist needs to get in a match of Valorant. That's why there are classes. That's why there are different op agents doing different jobs, and Jiren is gonna do his job just right and get those frags in the beginning of the round. But it's still Rebellious Gaming on the money disadvantage right now. Ritos not yet peeking out from Lamb's. Cluster Grenade goes down, and Jiren will take out Monkey Strike with that Blade Storm. It's again a 4v4. Strokey is in the meantime gone from Team Rebellious. Smoke comes out on A. Heaven and Sight will be blocked with that dark cover. Wildy lurking behind that smoke will find Glyph, not looking at the right angle and with a bow in his hand. Valen going for that owl drone recon. He's gonna spot the player out inside Lamps. The player is not gonna be hit from that owl drone bolt, but there's a retake coming in from A shot. Jiren and Godspeed coming up with their guns and the Blade Storm. Valen drops the bolt for the information. Godspeed swings out, gets taken out. Valen swings back and around, takes out Jiren with that connect onto the headshot with a 10 HP. And that's right, goes up on the air with that satchel, but Wildy still swings and takes him out. What a flick coming in from Valen. That was a pretty damn good sight to watch. Now the buy is in from Rebellious. They're gonna have 5 rifles, but Strokey on half armor, but I don't think that matters well enough for them to lose this round. I believe they will be able to get this one on top of the firepower that they have. Rebellious takes a bit of time to gain the momentum on the map against whichever team they are playing, but when that happens, it's them capitalizing for a long time. So I believe even this loss of rounds are not going to be that hurting enough, because Rebellious will fight back. I am very sure of that. And that's going to be Valen, Wildy, and Monkey Strike taking down mid A and mid B actually, and that's Hookah getting bolted out. Strokey gets spotted out, goes for the fight. Now Godspeed through the smoke connects before the dark cover comes out. And they are getting on the site, and it's gonna be Glyph taking out the first one through the smoke. Now Jiren is gonna get taken by Valen after he takes down 2 members of Team Disband. It's gonna be 1v1 Ritos against Valen. Valen goes for the plant. Ritos here almost to the swing. He swings out, and Valen can't get the gun out in the right time. He will go down. Second round for Team Rebellious, and they are going for the defuse. It was a very huge attempt coming in from Valen, but he did have the time to actually fake it a bit more, which he did not. Deficit down to 2 rounds only. Team Disband still leading. And now comes the Operator on the hands of Stunner with that half armor, and Operator on attacking side is a very itchy bit messy, but at the same time, if you do get the frags and you are confident about using that weapon, it's a sight for the sore eyes, and getting frags with that is just connecting one bullet to the body with the scope in your eyes. So let's see where that heads. It's gonna be stunner here with that operator, but will get spotted out by that Sova bolt. He's not yet going for that plant, but Hunter's Fury comes out from Valen and he takes that's Ritos down to 70 HP. Hunter's Fury tags him once. Lockdown is ready from Monkey Strike. Monkey Strike drops the lockdown,
I have the spike.
and that's A site. Not much delayed, but lockdown will get destroyed with that. Hunter's Fury. Strokey will get one onto Valen. Up on the flank on B. Now the push coming in from Ritos will take out Monkey Strike. Wildly answers back instantly. 4v3 in favor of Team Rebellious. Glide here with the spike up on A short, not yet giving the information that's needed, and Jiren is on the opposite side, is ready with that peek from Lamps, and I don't know why Glide is actually peeking with that spike on his back. He might get taken out. Heading over to number 8. That's Glide still surviving. He's gonna drop the
30
spike now. That's
seconds
what I
left.
wanted him to do. Just drop the spike and go for the fight so that it's not in a bad spot where your team can't recover it. And he's gonna do exactly that. Jiren with that Phantom is just gonna wait.
Nailed them. One enemy remaining.
Takes out Stunner too. That's Wildy in a 1v4. 12 seconds left on the clock. Not much to do for him here. Jiren will go aggressive and take him out with that headshot. And that's the 14th frag for Jiren, and the third round for Rebellious. Lead down to 1 round only, and this matchup is gonna be a close one. At the same time, no one from Team Disband is yet popping off. Uh, Valen is the one who usually gets the frags and everything on the opening frags from Team Disband, but at the same time, you can't expect a Sova, an initiator, to actually get opening frags for you. He denies on your support to stay alive and give you the information that you need to execute a site, and I believe that's the change that Disband needs to do. Not make Valen survive alone for the clutches or the fights, and it's a heavy B presence coming in from Team Disband. Smoke goes down from Godspeed on hookah window. A long is already taken, but the buy is not enough. Elbow gets smoked out. Now the lead comes out from Wildy, and they are moving on to the side. Monkey Strike will, oh my god, that timing from Stunner. He's gonna use that Blaze Storm, head inside the side, take out Jiren, but that's the round falling apart. Spike is planted. It's a
One enemy
2v3,
remaining.
but the firepower is on the hands of Team Rebellious. They are not gonna get the win after the spike, but the spike drop is all they wanted. Now their economy is at a good spot to buy up at least for 2 rounds, even with SMGs. But now over here, Rebellious are gonna take the lead,
You failed.
equalizing it on 4-4. Now economy looks like both of them are on the not on the same level here. Disband is going to be trailing at least 2 rounds, depending on the money. Rebellious needs to be taken out at least 2 times for their money to be broken and for them to go into eco. So it needs to be some good flawless rounds coming in from Disband with less members falling apart, because whatever gun goes down is not going to be a good damage to the economy, you can say so. Heading over to number 9, that's Valen up on A main. That's gonna be the B long, right? I might have, yeah, I'm a bit confused about this call outs, which I'm not supposed to be, but at the same time, it's B that's was taken in the beginning by Team Disband, and they are now moving away. Valen is just gonna drop a shock bolt up on hookah, and he's falling back. Now the read is there, but at the same time, look at Strokey's positioning. He's up on a short cubby, and he's very much deep inside. He will hear any sound that's coming in for the rotation, but Disband will just walk away from A side towards B. They're going towards a stack of 3 men up on B. Heading over to number 8, Glide up on B main. It's gonna get the first contact after the smoke goes off.
30
There's a
seconds
sky
left.
smoke going away. Glide drops the first smoke up on elbow, uses the paranoia. Jane still will get the first one onto Valen, and look at Glide. He TP's inside that smoke, but Glyph is just waiting inside there for him to be exactly where he wants to be.
Last player standing.
Time is not there, and the plant is not coming in, and Glyph will clean up the round by taking out Wildly and Monkey Strike. Rebellious Gaming again gaining the first lead of the match. And a pause coming in from Rebellious. He's looking at the scoreboard. Jirain here doing all the heavy lifting from Team Rebellious. They are up on... Look at the money. Just look at the credits that Team Rebellious has right now. 6k on two of them, 7 on 2, and 5.5k on Strokey. And that is gonna make them buy for at least, I believe, 2 more rounds they can buy easily. But Disband keeps buying up on money that they don't have, and Monkey Strike and Glide will
Need a
actually
drop. Thanks.
go for Bulldogs with full armor, and the operator comes out on Team Rebellious. They are gonna go for the buy. Jirain down to 0, and he's gonna use that operator up on B. Heavy presence from Team Disband on A this time though. Rebellious is gonna be a 3-stack on A, and Strokey is ready with that lead on his hand.
Revealing area.
Paranoia comes in on A short, and that's gonna be Raito who needs to fall back. The sky smoke is gonna deny any angle that he has. As Strokey goes behind that smoke, ready to peek out. A stunner will block it again with that sky smoke. Showstopper comes in from Raitos, and he takes down Monkey Strike. Strokey here will swing and take out Glide, and that frags are coming for Rebellious. Wildly is again left alone in a 1v4. Will he be able to make any damage happen onto Rebellious? That operator did not shine, but it was not needed. That stack from Rebellious was good enough for them to hold on to the side as long as they wanted to. Wildly here will get taken out instantly by Godspeed, who are already waiting outside that smoke. Five-round winning streak coming in from Rebellious, and that's gonna be Team Disband going for the eco, and they are gonna have a bit of firepower on them as of now. They're gonna have those sheriffs and 2 frenzies with armors. I believe going down to 1500 is not a good choice, but at the same time, if they believe they can win this round on top of that buy, why would you not go for it? Now that's a very split positioning coming out from Team Disband. They are waiting for peaks now. Godspeed is gonna smoke out a shot from B, and the second smoke comes in on B long, and that's gonna be number Glyph heading inside that smoke. No information of anyone yet. Valen and Glide on the other side. Glyph here walks out. Shockbolt is
Going
dropped.
on.
Now the Owl Drone is gonna get the information
Enemy mark.
of Valen. At least he is hit with that bolt. Valen here again with that frenzy in his hand, won't be able to connect any of the shot. Glyph with that tap control is just gonna
remaining.
spot the spike. He's gonna, what do you call it, mark that, and Stunner left alone in a 1v4 with the sheriff in his hand, which is not gonna happen for him. Now that's... Where is he going? Stunner comes out from lamps, goes for the
30
fight
seconds
against Glyph, and will take him out. He's heading towards showers, and at the same time, that's Jirain with that operator. If he misses, he's gone. But Jirain won't miss. Stunner will swing into his crosshair, not totally into it, but yeah, it was... Jirain
Last
almost
round
missed,
in
but
the
he
half.
walked inside it. So yeah, we have the last round before the switch comes in for Team Disband to defend, and it's gonna be Rebellious with a 3-round lead now. Last time it was the other way around. Disband was with a 4-round lead after the first half happened, but again it was the attacking that Disband was not comfortable with against Rebellious.
Gun here.
And now the buy is there. Jiren swings out with that operator up on B long. He's gonna go for that spam, but the Lear will get him off the angle.
You should run.
And the lockdown from Killjoy is down, but the Blade Storm from Jiren is gonna run out of blades. Stunner gets the frag on B long, and that's gonna be the side taken by Team Disband. It's a 2v3 retake coming in favor of Disband, but this retake needs to happen if Team Rebellious wants to keep on to this lead. Wildy will take out Glyph on the elbow, and that's Ritos going down from Valence. Hunter's Fury Strokey here with on the ultimate is gonna get the first frag, dismiss away, but Monkey Strike will be there to get the trade onto him.
Switching sides.
A mere small 2-round leads only for Team Rebellious. Now the attacking comes in, and Disband with that how do you call it, better defensive play, will they be able to come out on top this time and get the second map on their favor and close out this series 2-0, or will it be Rebellious Gaming taking it to third map Haven
Alarm bot.
and making Team Disband sweat in a matchup of their own?
Placing swarm grenade.
Heavy presence from Team Rebellious up on B, but there's going to be a 3-man stack on A from Team Disband. Stunner, Strokey, the Stunner, Wildy and Glide ready on A. Heading over to number 3, that's Ritos, who's going to be going inside B. The Swarm Grenade will take him down to 80 HP. Jiren still fighting with that classic in his hand. On the side, Monkey Strike will hide behind the wall gap on the cubby. Drone comes out.
Enemy.
Glyph gets a bit of positioning, but and a bit of tag onto Valen. Cluster Grenade goes in. I don't think that will damage Valen anymore because he is gonna have the time to fall back around. Now Rebellious taking their time, going towards A now, switching it back up, and it's gonna be Stunner taking one down. Strokey is gone. The sight is still not theirs, but Ritos is gonna take the advantage of the overpeak coming in from Stunner, and he's gonna get taken out. Ritos here gets another one onto Glide. Jiren gets a tag onto Monkey Strike. Ritos will overrun him from behind the side. Round is falling apart. Disband losing members left, right, and that's gonna be Wildly taking another one onto Glyph. 2v3 in favor of Team Rebellious as of now. The TP will be for the flank coming in from a shot. Godspeed will take out Valen. Wildly here swings out on Lamps, and he will get taken out with that cluster grenade and the damage coming in from Godspeed. Rebellious Gaming gets their second pistol round. And that's a pause call coming in from Team Disband, and we're gonna give it a bit of time. I believe it's gonna be a bit of a tactical pause coming in for them, because they do need to think of the strategies they have right now. The way it's happening, it's not the way Disband wants it to be, but at the same time, that rotation call from Disband on A was the thing that actually broke it down, and they did move towards B with a lot of players showing some presence up on hookah, but that was not where Rebellious was going. So they switched back, went on A, and it was overrun by more members of Rebellious than the amount of members they had on Team Disband up on A side. Looking at the scoreboard here, Jiren, Ritos, Glyphs going huge with a 16, 12 and 12 on Glyph too. And Team Disband not really trailing behind, but at the same time, some of the duels, they're just not winning, and not winning those duels are actually the thing that will be the loss of the rounds that they are losing away. At the same time, it's gonna be the tag pause going off, and I think it's not a tag pause, it's kind of a tech pause because of the lag that's happening on the Valorant server. I don't believe it's a host problem kind of thing, but it is still maybe an issue from Team Disband. And we're gonna take some time and solve this tech issue back, and we're gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere, guys. The moment the freeze time gets cancelled, we'll be up here with that action coming up for team. I think Rebellious is winning this one, but at the same time, you can never take out Team Disband out of the board. And we are gonna be back after this tech issue
Revealing area.
gets solved, but it's not gonna be anything that can stop us from getting this Valorant action on the way. And it's gonna be Rebellious pushing, it's gonna be Disband pushing on the back flank towards A, and that Jiren taking out most of them wildly, and Monkey Strike also goes down, and Valen will take him out with that right click. No ace or no 4 kills for him yet. That shock bolt is gonna push him back a bit, but he is still there for that
Last
fight.
player
Glide here takes out
standing.
another one, but 3 people picking on to Valen is gonna be overrun. But see again, Valen I believe is getting the kills when he is trading on swings, but at the same time, this was just a pistol round, so I don't actually, I'm not counting this one in. Now they have the buy coming in. They are gonna have to do something different this time because it's a 4-man lead for Team Rebellious. That's alright. Alright, heavy B press is coming in from Team Rebellious, heading over to number 3. Rightos here, who's heading inside Hookah right now with a Bucky in his hand, and he is not gonna find anyone yet. He will go for that to take down that bot. Monkey Strike gets spotted behind the side. He will get cluster grenaded, and now Rightos with that swing on the side will not spot Monkey Strike at the right time. He will get taken out. Jiren answers instantly back. 4v4, plant is coming down for Team Rebellious. Now it's planted and a retake needs to happen. Jiren here is gonna get the first frag, gets the second onto Wildy, and it's just falling apart. Stunner dashes out of dodge on B long. Strokey with that lead down. He's gonna flash Stunner up on B long, and I believe he just lagged out. Yeah, Stunner kind of just, he's back. And I believe Valen and Stunner both are gonna go for the save and the exit frags if they need be. And Godspeed here is gonna go down with the bomb, I think. He's just too far in. Godspeed losing that gun on his hand because he wanted to clear CT on his own. Now Stunner and Valen both will survive with those guns on their hand, and they are buying up on top of that. Wildy and Monkey Strike down to 3,000 credits only, and Wildy is also gonna go for the buy maybe? Yeah, he will. Now that's again 5 rifles. Even though there's 3 bulldogs for Team Disband, it's still rifles that are coming in on the board. Now Rebellious heading towards A. A shot gets smoked out. Jiren steps inside the smoke, walks out, and that's gonna be glide, not connecting the shots. Jiren going blind or paranoia, and he's just gonna go back. Glyphier gets one onto Wildy up on B long. The Rana goes down. The bolt will deny him the double box boost that he wanted. Again goes up on the box for the peak, and they know that he's here. The shock bolt comes in. Strokey here gets Stunner up from showers. Valen left alone in the site with a glide. And that's a 2v, that's a 5v2. That's not happening in Disband's favor. Looks like a dominating performance from Team Rebellious, and Monkey Strike will get one onto Godspeed. Rightos is, oh my god, the spike is down. Now is Monkey Strike's gonna make it happen because he gets 3, and there are 2 more coming in, and that's gonna be Strokey cleaning up the round. And that's a good attempt coming in from Monkey Strike, but with that gun I didn't expect him to actually even survive that long. What he did. 11th round for Team Rebellious on Mind, the second map of the best of 3 series for the semi-finals of Valorant FirstGod Warzone tournament, brought to you by Gamers the Bongo, sponsored by TXCrim and affiliate partner Exit Lag. Do follow us on our socials on Facebook and YouTube, and subscribe the channel if you are liking the stream. Any updates about the tournament will be happening up on there. There's a teaser trailer out about the semi-finals. I believe you should watch that. And that's B long taken by Stunner, but he can't dash out after taking the orb. What is that over peak from him? And he's gonna be giving away the man advantage to Rebellious. Strokey is gonna take the bot down. Now Wildy swings out with that lead, but Glyph will still capitalize on that duel. He's gonna win it out. Monkey Strike is inside Hookah, waiting on the dark cover. He's gonna jump out now, takes out Godspeed, switches up on the gun, but Strokey is still here on the side. Valen left alone in a 1v4. Not gonna happen for him with a ghost in his hand. And Valen still takes one, almost 12th round for Team Rebellious up on Bind. Now, Valen is gonna go down to Rightos. Now the question is, will Team Disband make it go all the way? Will they take it to the overtime, the comeback that we all want to see, or is it gonna be Rebellious taking the second map up and taking it to heaven on the third match to decide who gets this first spot on the finals, who gets a chance at getting that prize pool of 30k, who gets a chance to fight again to be the champion of the tournament. Heavy presence coming in on A from Team Rebellious, and it's gonna be Strokey going towards Showers. And again a push coming in from Team Disband up on A shot 2. Stunner taking out the first kill on Rightos. It's gonna be Glide taking out another one onto Jiren. Godspeed answers. Stunner again trails back him.
down A.
Godspeed goes down. 2v3, 2v4 coming in for Team Disband. That owl drone is not gonna spot anyone inside Showers, and now it gets spots out. Strokey swings out, and Hunter's Fury
Last
is
player
already
standing.
there, but Stunner will still win that duel with Strokey down to 30 HP, but Glyph is left alone against 4 members of Team Disband. And heading over number 7, Wildy is gonna find Glyph very soon, and Glyph just walks out from the angle and gets taken out by Wildy. And that's 6 rounds that they still need to win back to back to actually make this go to overtime. The last way around, they lost the lead. They couldn't hold on and get the final match point to actually not make it go to overtime. Rebellious did come back, and the overtime was lost by them, but it was still a good fight that came
No
in.
prisoners.
Now both the controllers from both teams are not very confident at dueling right now. Glide will smoke out Hookah, both the sides up on B. And B has heavy presence from Team Rebellious right now. Again, another dark cover up on Hookah, but Rightos is already inside the smoke. Strokey here takes out Valen up on A shot, a frag that was not needed, and he's gonna double up on A. Stunner goes down, and that's the A side cleared up, opened up for Team Rebellious. 5 members moving towards the A side. Plant is going down. Rightos still up on B. He's gonna go for the flank, but this flank will be very important. Strokey here gets another one all too wildly. It's all falling apart. Disband looks like they're losing this one.
remaining.
Glide here takes out Strokey, but Glyphs instantly answers back. And this is gonna be Team Rebellious taking the second map of Bind. And we are going to heaven. We are going to the third map on the best of 3. We are gonna see who wins it out and takes that final spot after a short break. Don't go anywhere, guys. We're gonna be back with the third matchup. It's gonna be heaven. And I think Team Disband is gonna be on the defense on that one. And I wanna see who gains the lead at the beginning on that one. We're gonna be right back. Don't go anywhere.